years ago, when I stumbled down below, down into this rabbit hole. It was many years ago, many, 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 many years ago. I stumbled down below, down into this rabbit hole. It was many years ago. I stumbled down alone, down into this rabbit hole. It was many years ago, many years ago. And I never came out again. I never came out again. Never came out again. I never came out again. I was down a rabbit hole. How does it go? I fell down a rabbit hole, tangled in my soul, and I landed in this dream where nothing seems the same. Nothing seems the same. I landed in this dream, and I folded my hands. I forfeit all I am, and I pray to God I can return to who I am, return to who I am. I pray to God I can, and for the first time in a long time, I'm breaking down. You know I'm breaking down, breaking down. Yes, I'm breaking down. Yeah, for the first time in a long time, I'm breaking down. I'm breaking down. No, I'm breaking down. Yes, I'm breaking down. But there's still something left. I haven't broken yet, and it appears to me I will find a way. 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 That's hard to hit. I will find a way. Yeah. But now I'm underground, and I'm forced to look around. I remember that I'm late again. There's a role I have to play, a role I have to play. I remember that I'm late again, and the rules of the game turned out cannot be changed. The only way to win is to learn to enjoy being on the losing end. You gotta lose to win. You gotta lose to win. Yes, you must lose to win. For the first time in a long I'm opening up. I'm opening up. Yeah, for the first time in a long time, in a long time. First time in a long time. I'm opening up. You know I'm opening up. Opening up. I'm opening up. But there's still some doors left. I haven't opened yet. And if they I will turn my key. 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 I'm struggling. I'm feeling. I'm struggling. Feeling pain again. Yeah, it always comes back to me. How do I sing that part? I'm struggling, struggling. I'm feeling pain again. That's it. It always comes back to me when I'm struggling. Here I've come to find there ain't no way out but down, further down, way down, and down, 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 down. I think I see something now. Is that you? Are you down yet too? I never meant to go so far below this rabbit hole. All I really want to know now is if you still wanna be my friend, even if this never ends. I never meant to go so far with them. I'm stuck again. I'm stuck again. I'm stuck again. Stuck again. But there's still some words left. There's still some words left that I haven't spoken yet. If they occur to me, I'm gonna sing them loud. I'm singing them loud. stumbled down this rabbit hole. I stumbled down below, down in this rabbit hole. It was many years ago, and I never came out again. It was many years ago, and I stumbled down alone. Down into this rabbit hole. This never-ending rabbit hole. It's never-ending. It's never-ending. Welcome to the never-ending ending. How does that go? Welcome to the never-ending ending. It's always ending. It's never-ending. Welcome to the never-ending ending. It's always ending and it's almost over again. Yeah, it never ends, but it seems like it will. And we're always racing down this hill. When that day comes, it's just another false alarm. No harm is done to anyone, even though we all thought we were gonna die. But looks like it was not the end, and everything's gonna be alright. Oh, welcome to the never-ending ending. It's always ending, it's never-ending. Welcome to the never-ending ending. It's always ending and it's almost over again. The beginning of the end game came and went. The cost of life and life savings spent. It's brought on by the government, but clearly has no shame in playing a game. We should know that they don't want the whole thing to come to a grinding halt. How's it go? We should know by now that they don't want the whole thing to come to a grinding halt. But if it ever does, well, we can rest assured it was their fault. Well, welcome to the never-ending ending. It's always ending, it's never-ending. Oh, welcome to the never-ending ending. It's always ending and it's almost over again. I think there was a bridge for that song. Oh yeah. Can't you tell we're going to hell in a handbasket, my friend? Can't you see it's up to you and me to make it better, to turn it into a picnic basket? I don't know. Just welcome to the never-ending ending. It's always ending, it's never ending. It's just always some doomsday, and just is coming around the corner. If it's gonna be the end, then we better get ready. already. What's going on with this piece of shit? There was Y2K, and then there was the 2012, the end of the calendar. And then we had the deadly pandemic that was killing everyone in the world. Not. But now we got 2030, I guess, and that's when the world's gonna be over. Because, you see, they're gonna hit the reset switch. Well, no, we got CAI Atlas, and that's gonna land, and it's gonna be full of aliens that are gonna dominate us, and we're gonna have to get digital IDs so we can still be free. Yeah, that'll be the solution. We're gonna have this prepackaged solution all ready for you. Whenever there's a crisis, and the response to said crisis somehow is checking all the boxes of the things that the people who are telling you there's a crisis wanted to get done prior to this crisis. They're announcing, they're like, there's a crisis. You guys have to do these things. You need to go out and get your vaccine passport and your jabs and your fucking stay in your house and don't leave and don't go to work, close your business and all. That's funny. This kind of looks like you'll own nothing and then be happy. And they're gonna own everything and they'll still be miserable pieces of shit. That's how this goes. They got it all wrong. They think that owning things is what makes you happy. And they're like, well, you're gonna own nothing and be happy. Wow. I guess we're going to transcend that idea. Like you need belongings to be happy. Whoever said that was the case anyway? And why would they say that owning nothing will make us happy? I guess you could say it's true in a sense, 'cause what you own eventually ends up owning you. It's just the way it goes. But you can bring it with you when you go. That's all we know. Nobody gets a prize at the end of their life. Nobody wins. No one gets a prize for who won the most things. You have the most things. You get the first prize. You win. Nope, that's not what happens. And all your stuff just gets fought over after you're dead and gone. You can't hold on, and people are gonna grapple to get what they can. Grab it in their hand. Say, I deserve this, man. This is mine now. But they will pass away someday, and all that stuff will just keep drifting down to the next person who grabs it. Sometimes I think it might be better if we could all just live to see the day when this whole world just gets washed away at once. That way we can all hold hands together, and we'll all go out at the same time. No need to say goodbye. No need don't want their lives to be cut short. I'd rather everyone have the chance to live without having to worry that it's gonna be over. Instead of a reset, we should just reject anyone who wants to tell us what we're gonna own and how we're gonna feel about it. That's just no one's business but yours. No one gets to tell you what you're gonna own and how happy you're gonna be. That's not anyone's job but yours alone. Klaus, he's clutching his swab. And they're gonna bill you at the gates when you try to leave. And they'll bend you over and swab your cornhole just to make sure you're healthy. And they will put a little thermometer up your butt to make sure you don't have no fever. And if you have a fever, they will just send you to the fountain of euthanasia. It's a lovely place this time of year. You should go to the fountain of euthanasia. It's the great vacation spot. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop. The fountain of euthanasia. Is anybody in here? Hey, whoa, what's up? Mental raccoon glass. What's up, buddy? You blown glass? I'm gonna play downtown here, probably around like 6 or 7. What time is it? It's probably like already 6 or 7. What time? Oh yeah, it is already almost 6. Well, I'm gonna go down there and play probably in like an hour and a half. I gotta get down there before. Oh shit! What? Yeah, before. Get down there before 7, I think. Fuck! I forgot to check what time they close. I gotta get guitar strings. That's why I gotta get down there. Are you gonna come to Santa Cruz, Sue? You should. I can tell you like it rough by the looks of things. I'm gonna smoke some pot and clear my esophagus. I've been working on my song, You Like It Rough. It's starting to sound pretty good. It's like, you must like it rough by the looks of things. You bring this on, you can't blame no one else but yourself. You were way off the mark, your karmic payoff. There comes a day when you receive reciprocation for your actions. I can see your agitation for your karmic reciprocation. It's showing. You must know better. The way to fall on your sword, you win the award. Karmic payoff comes in all shapes and sizes. You play stupid games, you're gonna win stupid prizes. Do you like it rough, baby? Do you like it rough, baby? just like it was. You were way off the mark. Your karmic payoff. There comes a day when you receive reciprocation for your actions, your agitation, for your karmic reciprocation is showing. You must know better, but way to fall on your sword. You win the award. Karmic payoff comes in all shapes and sizes. Play stupid games, you're gonna win. Do you like it rough, baby? Do you like it rough, baby? You must. I got so much phlegm I'm hacking up. Phlegm hacking. Well, log rolls downstairs. Log rolls downstairs. It rolls in pairs. Rolls over your neighbor's dog. Good for a snack. It fits on your back. It's log, log, log. It's log, log, log. It's heavy. It's hard. It's wood. It's log, log. It's better than bad. It's good. You're gonna love a log. Log rolls downstairs, rolls in pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. Good for a snack, it fits on your back. It's log, log, log. It's log, log. It's heavy, it's hard, it's wood. It's log, log. It's better than bad, it's good. You're gonna love a log. Everyone loves the log. Log from Blammo. Log rolls downstairs, rolls in pairs, rolls over your neighbor's dog. First act, fits on your back, it's log, 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 log. It's heavy, it's hard, it's wood. It's better than that, it's good. It's better than that, it's good. When my mind is mud, I will laugh again. To find a sense of humor, to be your friend again. But your head is in the sand. You don't look like you have any other plan. Ooh, you have lost your charm, and it really shouldn't have to be this hard. No, it shouldn't have to be this hard. It shouldn't have to be this hard. You know it really shouldn't have to be this hard. Trouble comes in pairs. The third time is a charm. By the fourth time you don't see a pattern forming yet. Well, you just don't know what you've begun. You don't know what you've begun. You don't know what you've begun. And you don't know what you've begun. You just don't know what you become. No, you're just not going to win. As the story starts to spin, burning candles at both ends, and you're playing the game. But you know you're just not gonna win. No, you're just not gonna win. Yeah, you know you're just not gonna win. When my mind is mud, I'll laugh again. I think it's funny when my mind gets so muddy. I got that mind mud, and I don't mind. Look at you coming in here with that spotless mind. Look at that thing shine. It's just thoughtless, it's spotless. I don't need my brain washed, thanks anyway. That's fine with me, my mind gets muddy. I think it's funny. Never seen a man with such a muddy mind. I just don't mind if my mind gets muddy. My brain ain't washed and it's staying that way. When my mind gets muddy, it's okay. When my mind gets muddy, everybody thinks it's funny, but I don't need my mind to be so squeaky clean. I don't want my mind to be so spotless, it's just thoughtless. I just don't see the point. My mind gets muddy, it's just fine with me, buddy. I don't mind having a muddy mind. Sorry, that's not really the lyrics to my song, but I kind of thought it was just lacking some clarity. Like, what does he mean by all this mind mud? I just mean it's better than having a brainwashed mind. I'm so hot. You didn't see my butt, did you? My pants. It's the thing when I play guitar, my pants fall down. So you'll know how long I've been playing by how low my pants have dropped. It's like, we gotta go see Dr. Bass play in concert. Like, when he really gets into his show, like, he'll be walking out of there with no pants on. That would turn into this thing where, like, everybody just loses their pants. If it's a really good show, you just ditch your pants. We're gonna rock our pants off. I used to have a band where we did this thing, and it was great. It was like an inside joke that just became this outside joke. At the end of the song, it's like, it was the worst of all, where I'm about to say travesty, but the whole band would fall over all this. You had to be there, but it's like, it was the worst of all, and then everybody falls over. All the equipment. It's like the end of the show. You have to do it at the end of the show because all the equipment falls over. It's just this big mess. And it's like, oh boy, Trav! But then people that really knew our band, they would come to see us and they'd know we were playing the Nightmare Hotel, and that's how that song ends, when you all fall over. So it's like, in the audience, you can fall over too. Like, you have to wait for me to say Trav. At the end of the song, it was the worst of all, Trav! And then everybody falls over and all this mess and loud noises. And it's just so funny because if you had never seen us before and you had no idea what was going on, you'd be like, why did everybody just eat shit right there? That was weird. What happened? The band fell over, all the people in the audience fell over all at once. Was there an earthquake? I missed it. That's weird. How did that happen? You just don't know. It was the worst of all, Trav, and everybody collapses and falls on the ground. It's an inside joke that it's just too involved to try to explain. It was the Nightmare Hotel. The terrible parable, almost too unbearable to tell. of a hell wound. It was the worst of all travesties, where this trapeze artist and his under armpit deodorant, which strangely contained some new unnamed fungus, been known by many a user to induce hallucinations, which is quite dangerous, 'cause most people have such weak mental health. And so the company took it off the shelf. But not before this high-stepping, tightrope walking man. He thought he could fly and decided to try as the audience shielded their eyes. And he fell without a nut. He fell without a nut, and the women wept like lucid hippie chicks losing it at the Nightmare Hotel. It was the terrible parable, almost too unbearable to tell, of a hell wound. A hell wound. It was the worst of all. Oh, everything falls over, you know. You had to be there. It was fun. It's fun falling over. It's like falling over isn't fun if it's on accident. It'd be painful. It can be startling. It was the worst of all trip. I didn't do this song justice. It's actually a pretty good song. It was the terrible parable, almost too unbearable to tell. Terrible parable. These songs kind of write themselves. I mean, I can't take credit for it. Was the Nightmare Hotel. Yeah, I guess Santa Cruz is kind of a far drive for you, huh? See, it's like 3 hours. No, it wouldn't take you 3 hours to get there from Pleasanton. I don't think. Maybe like 2 hours. Maybe 3. I don't know. It's kind of wet out here. Oh, is it gonna be raining in Santa Cruz? Well, we can find out. It's supposed to rain tomorrow? Oh man, I wanted to go play all weekend. It's an atmospheric river type of rain? Oh man, that's bogus. That's like a fucking engineered bad weather. It's the it's the fucking atmosphere. Whatever, that's stupid. Like Bombo Genesis, remember that one? It's Bombo Genesis. Where do they come up with this dumb shit? I'm still down to go down there and try. Do you remember what time that guitar place closes? Okay, can you? Starving musician, yeah. Because I wanted to buy strings. I thought it was 7, but if it's 6, I'm kind of fucked. They're probably closed. I probably fucked up on that. They're probably closed. I hope not. It was the worst of all. Trav. Sorry. It's closed at 7? Yes! It's like almost 6 right now, right? Cool, we can make it in time. Because I won't be able to play it without strings. What's up, Angela Baby Carson? Oh, shoot, my phone's doing this bullshit. Oh, it's because it gets on the Wi-Fi. Why does it do that? I have good Wi-Fi on my phone, but then my phone decides to go onto the fucking house Wi-Fi, and it's crappy. It opts to do that on its own. It's like, I know, I'll choose the crappier signal and fuck up your show. Thanks. Technology sucks sometimes. It's like it has like it gets a kick out of fucking you over or something. My phone will do that. I'll be like recording a song I'm working on, and it shows that it's recording, but then I'll be finished and I'll hit stop, and it'll be like, recording failed. I'm like, dude, I just sat here and like poured my heart out. If it wasn't recording, you should have said something until after it was done. Like, if it was failing, then you should have just said something so I didn't fucking proceed with my beautiful version of this song that was now no longer being recorded. It just yanks the carpet out from under me, and I'm like, nothing I can do about it. Yesterday, YouTube pulled some weird shit with me. Like, maybe I'm just not privy to the YouTube policies or whatever, but like, yesterday it was so weird. Like, I usually download a lot of stuff on YouTube every day because I'm always goofing off on my guitar, and I'm not even so much doing it sometimes. I'm just doing it for myself so I can like catalog ideas that I have, and I'm not even really worried about if anybody watches it or. It's just like this. It's like a library of all my stuff that I'm working on, and just goofing off, and I treat it like that. I'm not really worried about becoming popular or something, but like. Of course, it'd be nice, but like I'm just not. I don't lose sleep over that part of it. But so the thing is, I usually post a lot of videos. Is my point I'm making. And so yesterday I hadn't posted that many. It wasn't like some crazy day of posting insane amounts of videos. But then I went to post a video, and it was all, "You've reached the daily limit," it says, and it just refused to post a video, and which sucked because it was a good thing that I just recorded, and I was all stoked on it. And then it's like. So now it's like in limbo. I can't. It said the only option is to delete the video. But I'm like, dude, it was like I reached my daily limit. I don't know if there was a daily limit. Nobody ever said anything about that. And I usually post a ton of videos like every day. So I don't know why there's a limit all of a sudden. But then it gave me an option when I tap on the video. It says, well, it said daily limit, but it says you need to verify your identity in order to like do anything about this situation or whatever, in order to post more, something like that. It gave me the impression that you need to verify who you are, your identity, before posting any more videos. So I'm like, okay, this is retarded and gay or whatever, but like, I'm just going to go ahead and do it, like, I don't care. So like, I followed the prompts, I was like, it led me to the thing where it's like, okay, now show your ID and like take a picture of the front and the back, how it lines up in this little box. And I'm just jumping through all the hoops that they're putting me through, just so I can go back to posting videos. Hopefully save that one video that's still actually in limbo. I can't get it back. But so I make it as far as like getting my ID all checked out, and it's all good. And I'm waiting for like, the response from YouTube, or like to free up my, ability to post videos. And then I get this message immediately from YouTube, or like almost immediately. I'm sitting there waiting for a couple of seconds, and then it shows up in my email, and it's like, but it's like this warning. It comes to me like, you tried to access advanced features, and we have suspicion that you violated YouTube policies in the past. And if we find out that you were trying to circumvent YouTube policy, then your account will be deleted. And it's like, if you want to appeal this, then you can do that. But if you're, like if you're trying to fucking get around our policy, they didn't say fucking, but it was like that. It was just like this, I was in trouble all of a sudden. I'm like, dude, I was only just following your prompts. Like, how could you even be mad about that? Wasn't trying to access something that I wasn't entitled to. I had no idea. Like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And it sent me the message again later. I don't know, and it was worded a little bit differently, but the gist was like, dude, if you were trying to get around YouTube policy, then your account will be deleted. I'm like, geez, I didn't even. I thought I was just doing what you were asking me to do. Like, what the fuck? That was just so aggravating. And you can't really like call up anybody at YouTube and talk to somebody about it. And my account's still there, so whatever. It's so dumb though. It's like, what do they? They like to pick on me. Like I did get a strike, maybe like a couple months ago, for posting a song of mine where I say there's no planes on 9/11. Like, as in like the whole thing was like there wasn't any planes that were crashing, how they were telling us. And YouTube like got all upset about it, and they're like, you are trying to minimize something where people lost their lives. And it's like, what the fuck? Just saying no planes on 9/11 gets me a strike. I couldn't post for 2 weeks, and I got my video taken down. It's like, it's a song I'm singing, and I'm like a goofball. I mean, people should know that by looking at my channel. I'm not. It's not like you should come to my channel to get the news or something. I'm just like some goofball playing guitar. How is that like a threat? I mean, I don't even have an audience. Like, what is the fucking deal? You're minimizing people who lost their lives. I didn't try to minimize that. I didn't say, oh, people, you know, whatever. I didn't try to minimize anything. I was just trying to say that, the planes part of 9/11 was a hoax. Like, that's been sufficiently debunked to my standards. I mean, not to mention they didn't find any evidence of planes having crashed. There was no remains. Like when you have a plane crash, there's remains. Like you can find the plane, that's crashed. It doesn't disintegrate into nothing. That's not what happens. And so since that's what they tried to make us believe happened, there was an inflated tire that fell down, and that was part of the show too. They had like an inflated landing gear that was like, you know, allegedly from one of the planes that hit the towers, and it was like laying in the street. That was like for us to see. Oh, look, a part of the plane landed here. The landing gear like fell down here, and it's like still inflated. Can you imagine? I laugh about that. I'm like, can you imagine having the job where like, you work for CIA or whatever it is, fucking Mossad, and you're like, your job is to like, you have like a huge truck, and it's got, it's got a payload you have to go deliver downtown New York right after the towers got hit, and it's like a pretty high stress job. You're aware that you're working on this particular psyop or this operation that they call, So you're like, okay, I got to go do my part here. I'm driving this semi truck down. And I got to park over here kind of close to where the towers got hit. There's all this chaos going on, and I got to unload my payload. Okay, check. Okay, and you get out of your truck, and like, all right, and you open the back, and it's this huge tire, and you realize it's like landing gear for an airplane. They're like, just put it in the road, just unload it, just tilt your truck up, let it fall out on the ground. What? Oh, okay, all right. To make it look like a plane crashed. Ah, I get it. Okay. Can you imagine the kind of jobs you would get when you work for like the psyop industrial psyop complex? I mean, it's got to be a huge industry, really. All the crisis actors and all the props, and then all the guys managing the computer software stuff, and then it's a big industry, really. It's just all in the hush. Kind of like the whole like sky spraying industry. I mean, that's got to be a booming industry in its own little. It's like its own little like what do they call those little treetop industries, or I don't know what they call them. But it's like on the hush though. It's like because you know how much like juice they got to be manufacturing for those planes to spray that much shit they spray all the time worldwide. I mean, it's a constant. They probably had slave labor. People that have no idea what they're making. We need metal particulates, and we need it in a fluid, like something we can spray. Like we need to use like an aerosol atmospheric. It needs to have metal particulates in it. This is how I think that they're spraying metal particulates, is because I can get videos sometimes of rainbows in the clouds that are like kind of like that metallic sort of sheen, like oil in a puddle, where you get those rainbow colors. Opalescent kind of, and then also it's like a lot of this stuff it's kind of pulled towards the sun. It ends up blocking the sun, even if it wasn't sprayed direct. It kind of like It's like, here's what I think. I think the sun has like an electromagnetic sort of quality to it. And if you spray metal particulates in the sky, it's going to be sort of pulled towards the sun. The general, the location where the sun appears, it's going to pull in that direction because it's more strong. It's going to pull this metallic mist towards it. So it's going to end up inevitably just like in front of the sun. Because sometimes I'll see where it's like they sprayed the sky all crazy, and then by the end of the day, most of it's blown away, but you can still see this haze that's right in front of the sun. Like it's like that stuff remained, it like stayed. And that makes me think, oh, maybe that's what they're trying. They just spray enough of it up there where they figure it's going to be pulled towards the sun. It's going to end up blocking the sun, whether or not the whole mess blows away. There's going to be a sufficient amount that's blocking the sun still at the end of the day. That's just what my observations have shown me. What's up, Dirty Ketchup? How come you don't have a wrench? I thought I gave you one. There you go. I don't know if you're still here. It says 0. I can always tell how popular my conversations are when people leave. Like I got like 5 people I'm talking to. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And I look down like, oh, everybody left. What was I talking about? I won't talk about that again. Could be other reasons. It could be that somebody more entertaining showed up on YouTube. I think if I got like a flashy kind of channel where I started like doing like videos where I cover conspiracy or like, current events, and people would be more inclined to want to hang out. But it's like if it's just some dude flapping his mouth, fucking talking about a bunch of weird shit, I guess it's not quite as entertaining. You don't feel like you're getting informed. It's just like you're hanging out with some dude. Whatever. Whatever, dude. I do have a lot of insights on things. It's like people think that it's crazy that the earth could be flat. Here's why I think the earth is flat. I don't know if I should even go into this right now. But it's just so obvious, and it pisses me off that nobody ever talks about it from the perspective that I talk about it, which is like the idea of the expanse of earth being like the earth, like people have property, like, it's a good way of looking at it. It's like you can measure like a perimeter around part of the earth that you own. It's like that's your property. It has a specific measurement around it, and that's a piece of your earth, and it can include lakes and oceans, whatever. You can make a perimeter around a specific area. It doesn't have to be marked on the ground, but it's a specific measurement. Now that's your property. And so, like, when I think about earth, it's all a bunch of pieces of property all connected, and they have real measurements around. Each property has a real measurement. Each parcel has a specific measurement that's never going to change. That's the measurement around your property. It's always going to be there, and if you wanted to add to that, the perimeter is going to get bigger, and so a bigger piece of property is always going to have a bigger perimeter around it, and you could keep expanding on your property, and it would keep having a bigger perimeter because you're always going to be adding to it. It's always going to be growing. And then I think about it, I think, well, you could just keep doing that indefinitely, and the perimeter is going to get so huge, and you're going to be encompassing so much of the earth. And if you just kept doing that for like generations, it would get to the point where like you have a decent amount of the available space here on Earth. You'll have that much property because it's just like you kept expanding, you kept adding to it. So the perimeter kept growing around it. And now you have this perimeter that's encompassing like, a large amount of the Earth. I mean, you could continue like that. And like, I think it would just keep getting bigger, right? Because you keep adding to your property. So the perimeter keeps growing. There would come a time when I think you have nearly almost the whole place encompassed in your perimeter. And the perimeter would be so fucking big at that point, you could have almost the whole entire known world within it. And like, I think pretty much anybody would be able to follow me through that thought experiment up to this point. Where it's like, yeah, it would be huge, because you keep adding, and so the perimeter keeps growing, and you keep having more and more places, and eventually you'll have almost all of the known places on Earth inside your perimeter. And so that perimeter is going to have to be fucking massive, tens of thousands of miles around. And it's like, but then if you think about it, that all makes sense so far. But if you think about it, if you really think that you live on a globe, well, here's the biggest circumference that you can draw on the face of the globe Earth is only encompassing a little bit less than half of the available space. I know that's a hard one for people to understand, but like it's good to say when it's a property thought experiment that you're making a circular piece of property. For some reason, it seems to work better with this thought exercise because like a perimeter, it can be all crazy and going in and out and doing all kinds of weird shapes. But if it's just like a nice circumference, it's easier to understand. Like it's getting bigger, you're adding more, and it's just easy to see. It's encompassing more area, and it just keeps expanding. But like on the globe Earth, the biggest circumference perimeter, whatever you could draw, is going to be right before you get to the equator or the median. It doesn't have to be the equator, it's just the median of the globe Earth, which is like around 24,000 miles, around in circumference. 24,000 miles in circumference. And the equator is supposed to be a straight line on the globe Earth, so it's not going to be the equator. That's a straight line. It's not a circle, apparently. All that nonsense aside, so they circle right before you get to the equator, which is like 24,000 miles. Okay, well, let's just say it's a 24,000 mile circumference, and it's encompassing a little bit less than half the entire Earth, half of the available space on Earth that we know of, half the known world. It's encompassing that much Earth. But that's the biggest circumference you can make. And it's not even encompassing half of the Earth. So there's that much more available space to encompass. But you're not going to be able to make a bigger circumference than that. Because Earth is a globe. Whatever, dude. It doesn't make sense to me. I think it's possible that you could put a perimeter around the entire known world. And it would be a lot bigger than 24,000 miles around. But, like, why wouldn't you be able to do that? I mean, that's just a head fuck. To think that the biggest circle you can draw on the face of the Earth is encompassing less than half the available space. It just naturally, you think, well, why don't we just go include some of that other space in our circumference? Well, you can't make a bigger one because Earth is a globe. Yeah, but it doesn't look like a globe. So when you're out there, you're going to have your perimeter, and you're going to be like, well, look, there's all that other Earth over there. Why don't we just include that and have a bigger perimeter? No, you can't. It's going to be smaller. With more space, we're going to add more space, and it's going to be smaller? What the fuck are you talking about? Well, because you're sideways and upside down. I mean, that's where it just falls apart. What are you talking about? Huh? Nah. Oh, yeah, good call. What the fuck are you talking about, dirty ketchup? Gout will take you down. Psyop level orange.